Stepfather demanded I pay $35,000 for my brother's wedding. When I said no, they crashed my bridal shower, but went pale when security arrived. I'm a pharmacy technician at a hospital downtown. For 2 years, I picked up every extra shift I could get. Weekend doubles, holiday coverage, overnight rotations that wrecked my sleep schedule. My fiance Derek did the same at his engineering firm. Between us, we saved $35,000 for our wedding. We booked this beautiful botanical garden with glass conservatories, hired a string quartet, found a photographer whose work made me cry. Every dollar was accounted for. My stepbrother Kyle got engaged last month. He's 29, been dating this girl Amber for exactly 6 months. No job stability, no savings, no plan. Just the assumption that someone would swoop in and fix everything like they always have. 3 days after his engagement, my stepdad called. Didn't even ask how I was doing. Just launched right into it. Said Kyle needed help with wedding costs, that family comes first, that Kyle deserves a nice celebration too. I reminded him that I worked doubles at the hospital while Kyle got a monthly allowance until he was 28, that I took the bus for years while Kyle got his car insurance paid. He said I was being selfish and hanging up. That was just the beginning. My mom started calling twice a day, said I was tearing the family apart over money, that I was making Kyle look like a failure in front of Amber's family, that if I really loved my brother, I'd want to help him start his marriage right. Kyle called crying, actually sobbing on the phone, said Amber was comparing their wedding plans to mine and feeling embarrassed, that all her friends were having big weddings and he looked like a loser, that I had a good career and a house and couldn't I just spare a little to help him out. My stepdad started texting me daily, long paragraphs about family loyalty, about how my real dad would be ashamed of how selfish I'd become, about how I'd regret this when I was older. He sent me screenshots of venue prices and said I could cancel my photographer to free up money for Kyle. I blocked his number after 2 weeks. Then he started calling Derek, telling him he was marrying into a family of people who abandon each other, that he should reconsider if he wanted this kind of drama in his life. My bridal shower was at my Aunt Linda's house. She decorated everything perfectly. White and gold balloons, a mimosa bar, little tea sandwiches arranged on crystal platters. My friends from work were there, my college roommates, Derek's sister. Everyone was laughing and playing stupid shower games when I heard the front door open. My stepdad walked in first, then my mom, then Kyle and Amber trailing behind looking uncomfortable. Nobody invited them. My aunt's smile disappeared instantly. They walked right into the living room where we were opening gifts. My stepdad didn't even wait for a pause in conversation. He just stood up in the middle of the room and announced loudly that I was spending $35,000 on myself while refusing to help my struggling brother afford even a basic wedding. Everyone stopped talking. You could hear the playlist still going in the background. Some Taylor Swift song about love and happiness. Completely wrong for the moment. My Aunt Linda stood up slowly. She's tiny, barely 5 feet tall, but something about her energy made my stepdad take a step back. She asked him very calmly how much he'd contributed to my wedding fund. He stammered that wasn't the point. She said, actually, it is the point. Because I've been helping Claire pay for textbooks since she was 16 years old. I've been there for every college expense, every car repair, every emergency. While you bought Kyle 3 different cars and paid his rent until he was 27. My stepdad's face turned bright red, started yelling that I'd poisoned everyone against him, that I'd been lying about my childhood to make him look bad, that this whole family had turned against him unfairly. My mom tried to pull him toward the door, but he shook her off. Said he wasn't leaving until I agreed to help Kyle, that I owed them this after everything they'd done for me. That's when my cousin Rachel opened the front door. 2 security guards in black uniforms walked into the living room. My aunt looked at my stepdad and said, I hired them the day I sent the shower invitations, just in case you showed up. Amber broke up with Kyle 3 days later when she realized the money wasn't coming.